here. Welcome, viewers. We are going to be doing sort of a session 0, session 1 intro for Sleight of Many Hands. And here is the starting of the lovely group here. My name is Nexus47. It's not my real name, but I'm not going to give it. I have been a GM for 20 plus years. Ran most games rather than play as players, but I have played as a player in a few. I have run Rifts, big Palladium books, Call of Cthulhu, The Dark Eye, the German version of D&D, Pathfinder 2e, obviously. I ran a little bit of Pathfinder 1e. And I ran Esper Genesis, which was a 5e sort of sci-fi equivalent, I guess. I don't think it's around anymore because Wizards kind of shut it down, but these couple guys were kind of like looking to come out with more books, but I think it still lives on Foundry somewhere. And I created my own tabletop RPG that I ran for 11 years, play testing it with a group of 6 players. Ran 2 campaigns during that time, and it was fucking awesome. They kind of helped me mold the system in a way. That's on the back burner for a while now, just because I got into Pathfinder and everything. I made my own card game through 11 years of creativity. It's Marvel DC card game that goes on turn counters. And I took it to gaming conventions and stuff like that and ran a couple games when I went to college. It was fabulous. And I'm staring at the boxes right now of what they're in. I don't play too many board games because I have no one around to play board games since I moved from Stouffville, Ontario, all the way to Wasaga Beach, Ontario, and there's no fucking gaming stores around here that really run board games or that stuff. I do have Arkham Horror, the card game, the living card game, which I love that. But again, no one to play with because all my friends are far away. So I have been making homebrew games for 5e. I started on Roll20, which I'm never going to go back to because they messed with me, and that system is terrible for creating your maps and everything. Jumped over to Foundry. This is what I've been running Pathfinder 2e on for quite a while now. And if you check out my YouTube channel, there's some, tip videos I do on various things and stuff like that. So that's all about me. I guess we'll start at the top there. Is it Crayonova? I guess we'll go with
Crayonova.
Yeah.
Crayonova as in cryogenics.
Okay. So tell us about your game playing experience, I guess.
Okay. Well, I've been playing role-playing games since I was 10, mostly D&D. I've played every edition, not much at first, but really started around second and the red box. I've also played a lot of other games. I played Paranoia for a while. I played some of the Palladium games. It's a Marvel superheroes game from the 90s. I played quite a bit. Let's see. I played a lot of games like once. As far as other stuff goes, I did Magic in college back before it was owned by Hasbro.
All right.
And I did a lot of board games for a few years. I don't really do that much anymore. I've mostly DM'd. I pretty much exclusively run my own games. I've never really done modules. When I started DMing, I didn't have them, so it wasn't an option.
Okay.
My last major campaign I ran was called Aelin. It was about world where ancient gods showed back up again, and the players had to hunt down how to block them from getting back into the world.
Hmm.
The person playing Longmont was in that campaign, and it was a lot of fun. But that's my main experience is just playing a DM mostly in D&D. I haven't had a chance to run Pathfinder yet, except for like a couple quick one shots.
All right. Is it Emmy?
M works.
All right, go for it.
I'm probably the person newest to, D&D in general. I didn't really start playing until 2019. I had folks come up in high school and ask me to join in 4th edition. And we were really excited to do it, and we had all the books, and then we realized that we had nowhere to play and no time. So it just didn't happen for a long time. I've done, live action role play since I was 7. So it's not like it was not the next step to, roll dice for it. Uh, I've tried, 5e. I think I've done a little bit of 1e, 2e. Haven't played 4th yet still. Sorry.
You're not missing out on much.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a completionist thing there, right?
Yeah, the whole cycle. I will say, I will
know
say,
people who like it the best, which is the strange thing to me.
4th had bits that were okay. I'll say that much. It was still the weakest out of all the editions, but I played worse games, so yeah. Okay, Secret, you're up.
You could just call me Emmett.
All right.
I've been playing for like a little, I think over 10 years now. I've played just about every edition of D&D there is at this point, along with a couple other ones. I haven't DM'd. I think I tried to DM like once, and of course, as my first time, it was awful. But I've played a lot. It's a bunch of different things in a bunch of different scenarios, and I've been playing Pathfinder 2nd edition for like, I don't know, 6 months or something. Maybe.
All right. And Thomas, I know you because you played in the previous Wednesday game that ended, let's just say, in an argument among players.
Yeah.
That's where you say it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So we'll jump to Tooth. Just
All right.
a bit about your stuff there.
I've been playing D&D and a lot of board games, card games, whatever, since I was in high school, like 15, 16 years ago now. I've DM'd off and on, but usually my games tend to run a little shorter. Usually 4 to 5 sessions. I like to run crawls, and I like a lot of rules light systems. Definitely not that's definitely not Pathfinder. But I think we've been playing Pathfinder like past 6 months.
It's been close to a year, I
Close
think.
to a year now.
Really?
Well, it was right before the remaster was announced.
Yeah, about that.
The whole OGL thing. I don't know. I understate things.
Model builder.
I build a lot of models. I like to turn D&D characters into actual 3D miniatures.
Cool.
I
That's
enjoy
cool.
scratch building a lot.
Well, I'm a very creative person. As I said, I made an 11-year-old card game just for social experience there, and it did very well. At gaming conventions and stuff like that. I made my own tabletop, version of D&D, Pathfinder, whatever. So I don't want that to go to waste, though, because I worked hard on the rules and stuff, and over the 11 years, the 6 players really kind of helped me to mold it. It's based on kind of an action economy system of sorts, where things you do cost you points during a round. And people really like that, and it's more tactical in sorts. As a play around, 30 classes, 12 races I came up with, and they make the classes basically so that you don't have to archetype or dual class things, where I make the class stand out on its own, and players really love that. So I wrote novels over a 15-year span, short novels, just on the internet and see what people thought of them. Nothing for profit. So I'm very creational. So while I don't write short novels anymore, I kind of took that to creating went to like Roll20 and then Foundry, making campaigns. And a lot of those campaigns I converted from 5e over to Pathfinder, which wasn't a huge deal, except I had to like change some of the monsters and some of the encounters and make sure that they're balanced enough, but it was overall pretty easy. I'm currently working on 2 campaigns right now. One I'm trying to finish off because it's called The Deadliest Sin. All I'll say there is that you're basically a bunch of bards that is with a musical company, and your ship crashes onto this shoreline of this very dark land, and you kind of gotta hero up, I'll say. The other one is basically my 5e Freak campaign, which I'm updating a lot, where the players play as investigators in this land called Neckmore, which is basically full of darkness, and you're basically, think Scooby-Doo. You're doing missions, and I have ran the original a few times in 5e, and actually did scare the shit out of my players. So that was awesome, and the whole point of it. So I will say, for the original design, each chapter kind of was a theme in horror. So you had, let's for example say, one chapter was slasher one, another was monster related, another was like traps, saw related. Yeah, so I wanted to keep kind of theme, with an overall storyline that kind of culminated when finished. So yeah, that one's I'm gonna finish off next after I do the Deadliest Sin one. But I made a total of 15 homebrew campaigns, which I did have on Roll20, and I did like sell them on the marketplace, not very expensive at all, and I got a lot of positive feedback from them, and that was really cool. Until Roll20, that whole mess with their policies and bullshit and their lag, that ended horribly. So I jumped to Foundry, and I actually really like the system for creating campaigns a lot better. So, yeah. So, in Sleight of Many Hands, we will begin the journey, as you are all here. So, I will say that all of you were part of a Thieves Guild, so you all will know each other, okay? I will go through each of your characters, and you can introduce your character and who you are and all that kind of stuff. So I will butcher names. Forgive me if I butcher your character name. So we'll start with El. I'll just call you Ellie. Rien. I'll just call you Al. So we'll start with you.
Ellen Valil from the family Valil Dollar of Nordir. She's from a noble family. She left for reasons of her own. Now she works for the guild, or worked for the guild for around a century or so. Unfortunately, something happened. Not sure what, but I'm going to rebuild the guild because I need the resources.
All right. Cool. Longmont, your character.
Orphan who got turned out because due to a lack of beds, so spent a couple of years on the streets. Has an uncanny knack of seeing into people, noticing things about people, and just generally picking up clues that most people wouldn't. Allowed him to be kind of a scam artist on the streets and survive. Got noticed by the Thieves Guild Master and brought in under his wing.
Nice. All right. Pingle.
Okay. Pingle is a chameleon gnome. He comes from a town called a gnomish settlement called. Oh fuck! I'm having a hard time with this. Because I'm kind of on the.
Read the story you wrote.
Okay. Born 148 years ago in a gnome city in the south called Gnomenton. It is an underground complex of inventors, smiths, artists, and miners. His parents live there. Bingle Binglehoffen II is a respected member of the council, one of the founders of the city, an inventor of renown. Among dwarves, among gnomes, for his invention of the Grobblegangan, a automated minecart system that connects Gnomington with dwarven kingdom of Skalgrath. His mother, Gelga King and Klinkhammer, Binglehoffen, is well-known sculptor, painter, children's book author, and she runs a daycare and preschool for dwarf and gnome families. Bingle had not heard from them in 20 years, but that's pretty normal. Just got pinged, sorry.
You're doing good.
I just lost my place.
Preschool. You haven't heard from them for 20 years.
Oh. Okay. Pingle had not heard from them. Okay, but that's fairly normal. They have busy lives. And he had recently received a letter to hear he had a little sister, Ningle, and she's just started school. That was 4 years ago. This is to give you an idea of what Pingle sees as recent. Pingle's son, Junior, is 45. He's going through a phase where he wants to explore the emptiness of the bleaching. Pingle is worried that there is a dangerous path that could lead to an early grave, but Pingle also understands a little that it's his artistic expression to do the whole black and white thing. Junior has created some interesting paint, a black so dark it absorbs light, and a white so bright it's almost a mirror. While Pingle doesn't approve, he's still proud of the boy. Pingle's ex and Junior's mother is a gnome woman named Neela Quadraclink. She's a mathematician and a more accomplished wizard than Pingle. Pingle was a dropout. She is very plan and by the numbers focused, so it worked until it didn't, which wasn't long. When her friends asked about Pingle, she says she was young. She's 4 years older than Pingle. Pingle's current wife is a dwarven blacksmith named Thorella Tongstriker. She's primarily an artisan smith, has created weapons and armor in the past, but she prefers not to for moral reasons. The tools she creates are coveted, and her scrollwork gates adorn every home wealthy enough to afford them. Before the bar went belly up, from the bad investments and Junior's gambling debt, Thorella was Pingle's bouncer part-time. Pingle currently owes her big time for bailing him out of debt. Unfortunately, the bar is lost and he's sitting on 4 pallets of lizard skin chips that are going to go bad in about 10 months or so, and he's got to find a buyer or something. Pingle's only rival is a man named Rupert Blacklaw, another bar owner that's still in business. He's got it out for Pingle, but Pingle is not sure of his methods. This could be complete bullshit, as Pingle just thinks that he's out to get him. Rupert is usually pretty cordial. While Pingle has lost the bar, he's not sure he wants to go back into it. He views this loss as a chance to maybe improve as both a wizard and inventor, and perhaps it's time he found more creative outlet than novelty foodstuffs.
Hmm.
Well
Very
done.
cool. Very cool. All right. Skeeds.
Yep. Wow. After that, Skis is a rat man. He was abandoned on the street. He doesn't know any other life. And he's kind of just a little gross individual. Always shifty, always shady. You normally would see him around in just a beggar's cloak. And no one really gets close to him because he's just very flighty. Skis is like 15 years old. Even he doesn't really remember exactly how old. And he joined the guild because he was looking for some steady work. He doesn't know where he's.
Interrupt you for a second. Since I was out on the streets myself as well, and I got brought in by the guild master, can we say that we were buddies? And I was like, no, if I'm coming, he's coming with me.
Well, how old are you?
19.
Okay. So yeah, it's close.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
If you want, it would be a reason why we know each other. It's like, no, if you want me, you got to take my buddy Skis.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, generally, he just works as like a messenger and a courier, and that's really it. He's not that interesting an individual. If you were to see underneath his cloak, he looks pretty ragged. He looks almost like a mangy rat, like tough. It's all clumps and tufts of hair. But because his friend Longmont he spent so much time with Longmont, he has to keep the fleas off. Otherwise, Longmont has threatened to dunk him in a barrel of water.
Nice. Okay, so.
And we'll make sure he makes good on that threat.
Yeah. All right. So finally, we got Veronica.
Veronica. Her father was a member of the guild, and she was raised around it. Raised with her great aunt and the corpses in the basement of the mortuary. And her great aunt, in fact, also helped out the guild, lending information. It is, in fact, helpful to know who is dying and dead, and when the houses will be empty for funerals.
Okay. So before I get into it here, there are a couple players that will be knowing some information as we go along. There are shops in this whole campaign, and I will actually give you access to a little document there. So player handouts, there is two subfolders. There's documents, and then there's people and places. So I just opened up a little bit of information on the shops and kind of like what to look for. There is in document subfolder, there will be, as it opens up, information as we go. There are going to be quests in this campaign. Now, some of these quests will be, you can do them, whatever. Of these other quests will be mini story-related quests that will be only open during a certain leveling period. So, for example, the one that you'll start relatively early is between levels 1 and 4. So once you pass level 4 and you haven't done that quest, it won't be available to you. The key of these little story side quests is that they are connected to the overall story in terms of lore. Okay? So, the quest will open up once you're at a certain part in this beginning. There is, in the people and places, there is a document called Sheru, which is the land you are in. Land of the Horns, which has a couple of these areas there that give a little blurb on what's there. Um, cities will be cities, towns will be towns. I put in brackets there so you can read that to your heart's content. Obviously, you know this area, this land here of Sharu, and I will put all of you on the map currently. I will be making a player token. I just forgot to make one. Essentially, you will be starting here after a little bit of beginning, and your hideout is going to be here. Now, let's get on to our story. So, you are former members of a thieves' guild. You were sent on a final mission to retrieve a necklace from the corrupt king of the land. His name is King Richard, and King Richard's name even sounds scummy. So you are to meet your contact named Pete at the Tipsy Tango to get a little bit more about this ballroom and some information there. So I'm pinging where the Tipsy Tango is, which is where we're going to be starting our little adventure here. This has taken place a little bit after the Thieves Guild you found has been decimated. Your hideout, which is all the way over here, was where the Thieves Guild was, doing their operations every day to day. It's an abandoned warehouse where they made parts for carriages for former kings, wheels, that kind of thing, but now it's been abandoned. The place was cleaned out of all the corpses because when you came back from a couple of missions ago, yeah, it was pretty ugly and smelly, and you didn't want to find another place, so now you have a hideout. So think of that as kind of your safe house if you need it. Okay?
But it's a safe house that's been raided by the king already?
A while back now. So, here we are in Tipsy Tango. It's a tavern. Not huge, but it does get busy during the nighttime. You've been here the odd time. You have a bit of drink. There is a shop for this place, which I will put actually on the screen. So whenever there's a shop in the vicinity, I will be giving you access to it. So there is going to be certain shops that will carry certain things and vice versa. So whatever's in the shop is what you got. So you see the token here. Okay, you probably don't have enough gold right now to buy anything, but there it is. So you entered the tavern here to meet with Pete, who's the contact right here. So you're all kind of sitting in close as there's a couple of commoners having a late night drink. And Pingle and Skis, you're sitting pretty close to Pete, who has his first tankard of the night, and he's sipping it like tea. And I'm not going to unpause the game until we get to the ballroom part, because this is more role playing, okay? So Pete's like, so I have, I'm not very good with accents, but whatever. So I have
The worse the better.
I have a mission for you, and he shows you a picture of this purple necklace made of beads, and he rolls it back up. Okay. Apparently, the king is throwing a ball tonight that has this trinket there, and would fetch a pretty penny on the black market there. And I understand that the guild is in dire straits and is trying to get back to its former self. And you probably could use the coin. So Do I even have to ask if you're interested? He's kind of looking at you, Pingle, and Skis. The rest of you can hear it in the other table.
Oh no, they sent Skis to the negotiation table.
Yeah, it's all done.
You're telling me you've got a straight shot into that, and there's no security.
Oh, there will be security. You probably have
So
to
do you-
disguise yourself to get into the ballroom. It's a party. Masks, they wear like the marquee masks and all that, sounds like.
And then we just get in and still borrow it. Yes.
Mm.
Good.
Skis, you'd be caught before you got in the door.
Skis not doing, but Skis look great in royalty. Skis not know what you're talking about.
Perhaps Skis should stay to the side and let the people who can speak handle the situation.
That may be best. Skis
I
not
know
know
my
how
way
to talk
around the
chatter.
ballroom.
Question for Skis. What is the name of rat folk language?
It is Yoski?
With a Y?
Yeah. Yoski.
Yosoki.
Yeah, Yosoki, sorry.
Right, cool. So I'll lean over and say in Yosoki, I say, good friend. Because I always imagine that you may talk like this when you're talking common, but when you're speaking your own language, you're quite elegant.
Yeah, it's just common is his second language.
Right. So I'm the one who's talking like this to you in your language.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyhow, so I'll say to you, I'll be like, so what do you think? You want to do the waiter bit again?
That is probably the best, my good sir. I do believe I would be an excellent waiter.
Yeah, we can pull that off. We did that once. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I think I have a bunch of unassigned languages. Can it be one of those?
Sure, why not? I don't know why
you
not.
know what? The waiter bit worked really well. Let's try that.
Okay.
I definitely don't speak rat,
You don't speak rat? What a surprise.
but I am definitely just gonna slowly nod along and pretend that I do.
Yeah.
Learning
I
rat.
definitely would not take the time to learn rat.
Uh,
I have to. What is it? It's Soki?
Yeah, YSOKI.
YS. Okay.
Actually, let's.
Now we have a secret party language.
how much gold did everyone start out with?
I don't think I started with any.
15,
I
right?
did not put gear.
Think it was 15,
Yeah,
but then I bought the gear.
Okay.
Yeah, 15.
15's the default, I believe.
I did grab gear, but it was just the stuff in the kit.
Okay. So, Pete kind of puts down a little pouch, and you can hear the coins clinking in it. It's not much right now, but you'll be paid upon completion of the mission there. Everybody gets basically 25 gold from that little mess there.
Good payday.
Yeah.
Think that much more of the necklace is worth, I say in Skis.
Yeah, if he's
Yes.
if he's spending this much on simply gold, then yeah, we
How much was it total?
25 gold.
25 gold.
But that's 125 gold total.
Yeah, he's got deep
Think how
pockets.
much more the necklace is worth.
This is
Okay.
not without its dangers at that price tag.
Is this
Human.
found in a room on a pedestal somewhere, or are we gonna have to snatch this off someone's neck?
So, Pete kind of like shows you a blueprint of the building. So, picture a long building, and there is a kind of a flat roof on top. And within the area there'll be rooms on the left and the right. And obviously there'll be guards inside and then party goers. And he's pointing to kind of a back area where Pete says this is where the necklace is being kept on a pedestal. And in this information there, I bribed actually one of the guards to give me this blueprint, which was very nice.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you lead with that?
How many guards are we talking about?
Couple. These ones that are going to be at the ball seem to hold their own, but they're not the elite trained guards, if you get my meaning.
I prefer to avoid physical confrontations if possible.
I am a fan of not running into the best and brightest of the guards.
How are you at ballrooms and fancy people?
Oh, I didn't go into the ballroom.
I spent many years in ballrooms. They're quite dull, but I know my way around.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go with
Yep, we got enough gold to
skis.
buy some fancy digs.
Yeah.
Shopping,
So, a little bit with the king, just as a side note. So, over the course of a while now, the guilds which were all over Sheru have been wiped out. So the king obviously has a vendetta with the guilds. There's a little side bit there. So that's why you're guildless at the moment.
How large was our guild in relation to the various guilds that were out there?
Basically, all the guilds were kind of connected with each other by a council. So basically, think Revenge of the Sith has the umpires come in and fucked everything up. Yeah. But there is no Star Wars music, though.
Oh,
Was
right.
ours one of the more larger guilds, one of the more powerful guilds, one of the more connected guilds?
Yeah, the Thieves Guild was the more connected just because of the thievery and getting information there, which passed on to other guilds should they need it. So you all kind of worked as a collective in a sense. To kind of almost keep Sheru in a balanced,
Yeah, but when we're
safer
talking
area. Yeah.
there's definitely ones that are a little more powerful.
Yeah. They're not the most powerful guilds in this world that I created. The more powerful ones are in a place with Seektar, which is another entirely campaign. The Mages Guild there is quite powerful and in connection with the king over there. But that's for
Oh,
another day.
Mages
Yeah,
Guild, you work for the
the
guild.
yeah, and in fact, in that campaign, you can actually start the game as being part of one of those guilds if you want, which could lead to a lot of funny role playing bits. But anyway, that was one of my my biggest campaign that I ever made. So, but yeah.
Yeah, but they might be a good ally to do business with later on in the campaign, to help us, with high level shit. Hey guys, what's up? What do you want to do? Do you want to do some trade? We can set up a black market for you.
we're really good at that.
Or will be.
So I mean, there's if before we jump ahead, there's this sort of store that tips Kangoos if you want to buy anything.
So
You could just double click it and then it'll pop up. And then if you want to buy some, you just drag it over to your inventory sheet and it'll minus the gold and all that fun stuff.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh,
all right.
so cool.
So to be clear, what was the waiter thing? What was the waiter plan?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, like I can't remember.
He and I once, when we were on the streets, we saw one of those fancy parties, so we stole a couple of uniforms out of the closet and we put them on, and we just pretended to be waiters because they didn't know how many people. It's a big fancy place. They never know how much help they've hired. Two extra waiters walking around, as long as they look clean and they keep their mouths shut, and I elbow skis.
Yes. Silent mouth. Stay
don't
silent.
You don't eat the
Okay.
s'more. You don't eat your meat before you get it out of the building. You know what I mean? And I
Huh.
elbow them again, but I smile. And then, but yeah, just pretend like you're supposed to be there. And if you're dressed like you're supposed to be there and you act like you're supposed to be there, nobody checks.
So
They don't care.
and now where are the jewels again?
So the jewels are
we
in
have a
the back of the building there, and we'll get into the setup as we go. But for now, anybody buying anything from the Tipsy Tango?
If only they
Yes.
sold
Sure.
soap.
I need to step away for just a second.
All right.
So did you add gold to our characters, or do we do that?
You can do that.
25, you say.
Yeah. Also, I made a loot token, so whenever you find loot where certain things, it will be provided to you.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
There
It's
is
like clothing.
there is a
Where's
Where?
I'm grabbing that thieves toolkit.
I already got one.
where's the
No,
shop?
There's only one left, so I'm grabbing
Oh.
the.
You double
right there.
click
You
the
just
mouse?
double click
Okay,
on it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Let me just.
Okay.
I love how fancy our peasants look.
Oh my god.
So distinguished.
There
Grumble.
we go. That worked.
Take some leather armor. Let's see here. Candle chalk. Powder.
Holy shit. They're loaded.
Of course.
But
Yeah, we should rob the Dixie.
no, you
And
can't.
we can't come back.
Hey, we never have to come back. We can buy their forgiveness with half the money back.
By the way,
We
you
won't.
notice
We won't
You-
do that.
you notice that they sell this very deadly alcohol. She has on her kind of back shelf there. It's like bubbling and it's bubbling inside like the bottles. So
Is-
Is that the stuff that's a gold piece?
yeah, that's the one that costs
Alcohol
100
lore,
gold.
Can I do a alcohol
That's something I'll
recall
have to get
knowledge?
in the future.
It's the groggle shit.
Yeah. So what do I know about it?
Give me a society roll.
I have lore.
Oh, do you? Yeah,
alcohol.
that's fine. You can roll that.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Oddly specific lore.
Yeah. Why not?
Like an alcohol lord.
I'm not really sure how
It's gonna come up in a
to
game.
roll in this.
I think you just click the 20, I think.
Okay. I think if I load up the character, I can just make a skill check.
In theory.
What is the
Click on the dice that's next to the skill.
what's the powder?
It's basically like talcum powder that you can either throw on an invisible thing and make it visible for one round,
15.
or you can throw it on the ground and see if somebody like leaves tracks behind you in it.
Pingle got 15. Pingle, go to Whisper for me. Okay.
All
So
right.
upon that roll, it's what you needed. So the groggle is specifically made for, I'll just say, uh, people that can withstand a poisonous brew. So if you look at the effects, it's not exactly really good for humans and certain people because it can kill you.
Okay.
The effects are pretty bad, but to these specific people, they're able to drink it without ill effects. It gives them kind of like a buzz, but nothing more than that. Too, it's kind of
So
like
it'd be
like
really good to use
it'd be like a
to like
poison.
maybe
Yeah,
sorry, or to like rig um a drinking game.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's kind of like
Okay.
Star Trek, where like certain Klingons can drink a certain alcohol, where like it's deadly to humans, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you can go back.
I'm good. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
To 4 items of light bulk or less. In cheek pouches, none of these items can have dimensions longer than 1 foot.
Oh.
Hey, man, that groggle
We're
stuff.
gonna leave with something
Listen,
in his
I
mouth
like
that's
that.
not supposed to be there.
That
Guaranteed.
groggle stuff we could use. Like who can drink it?
What do you mean who can drink it?
Do we have anybody in the party who could actually drink it without getting hurt? Is it like
We're not going to drink
dwarven?
it. We're going to sell it, or we're going to use it to like get somebody really like
Really shit faced.
right, like some ogre chief, and we got to deal with him. It'd be better to deal with him when he's passed out drunk.
Yeah,
I'll take a.
it'd probably work really well for them.
We got a drinking contest where we'll drink from this jug, and chief, we got this for you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I have to finish adding things to my starting equipment actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I had
I was really tempted to have skis just eat like horse feed. Because that's on there.
That would
You
work for
know
him.
I'm gonna just hurt myself laughing, right?
But I think that's everything. I
So
think
he's
that's
a shit ton of your cheeks.
Yeah. I could just keep horse feed. I mean, it has no bulk, so technically it's an infinite. Oh no, it's actually lighter. Yeah, so I could have 4 units. I could have up to a month of horse feed or any feed really. Yeah, horse feed in my mouth.
That's great.
Yeah.
Uh,
Then you could
Oh,
blind an enemy by spitting it at him.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I
All right, is everybody done with the store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spell component pouch.
I need to
you
purchase a
are
dress.
often my favorite when it comes to building wild characters.
All right.
Well, we are in a what size city?
It's a very small town. Bring you back to
They
the map.
frown on going to balls and
So
Ooh.
I'm just trying to find like a spell components pouch in the equipment section.
Oh, we probably should go to the other
Big
shops.
it's just sacks. That's
Wait a
all they
minute.
have.
Click
then you use them
the
for your
container, Joe.
Hmm.
Try clicking adding container.
Well, it's supposed to be an item like a spell component pouch.
Yes, and you're doing this on your computer character sheet, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
So I have my backpack.
on the left, there's tabs that allow you to select your category. And if you're searching in equipment for a container, you won't find it.
But it's not. It just says new container, so I don't. I found the backpack in there, so I don't know.
You could give yourself a sack. I don't know.
Napa,
Oh.
Pathfinder Kind.
Like I
Portable
just don't
force,
know because I'm trying to find all the stuff that goes in the wizard kit. And since kits aren't a thing anymore, I don't even know if that's in here.
Well, did they do away with most components?
I don't know.
I thought they did.
Yeah.
I thought they did because it was like 5e, so they had to change a lot of what things that compared to 5e. So I think they that's why they changed the. I think they got rid of schools or whatever, and I think they got rid of components. Like components now are only for like I think crafting like certain things or what have you. But
Hmm.
Or a
spell
specific
wise,
spell
yeah,
higher level says you must have a diamond of 100 gold
Yeah.
piece,
Mhm.
Or needle
and it will be
darts, you have to have a piece of metal.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it can be assumed that you have an iron nail in your pocket. You got a fucking piece. It just says a piece of metal.
Okay. All right, so this is where everyone is. So you actually do spend some time now, kind of studying, how you're going to approach the ballroom, which is in a month from now.
Oh gosh.
So you all can make up your own costumes and everything like that. Um, doesn't matter. So
Like to take a look at the map so that we could plan a strategy.
Hmm.
so Skeets, you're a waiter, right? Are you the only one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we may
Uh,
not go with that depending on the map. I mean, if there's a way to come in through the roof while there's a distraction
Yeah.
going on downstairs, and that's the way, that might be our route to go. So even a
Yeah. Going in without a plan is.
failing to plan is planning to fail.
All
Yeah.
right. So who wants
We got a little time. I'm going to try to prepare something
who wants to be a
a little
scout
more
of
useful.
the
So,
place first of all? Kind of scouting.
Do we want to do scouting in like a way like a casual scouting, like oh I'm just walking by, or do we want like stealthy scouting?
Probably want stealthy
Um,
scouting.
Yeah.
stealthy seems
Are they having any
fun.
other like open events going on during this time?
That's probably why scouting's good.
Well, I mean, if there's some sort of event, I could go and scout from the inside, or I can try to meet some of the people that I might meet later.
Yeah.
Just make a society check and see if I can meet anybody that might be helpful later.
Maybe bribe a few people.
Hmm.
Okay. Um,
But I think we should all see the map.
yeah, I'm just so who was it the one to scout inside?
Um,
I would volunteer Longmont, being that he is very good at spotting weaknesses and things.
yeah,
Okay.
it's probably a good idea.
He's out of the chat.
No,
Well, that's why I volunteered him.
Ah.
I shouldn't have done that. I should have asked politely.
the old man
And
fell
scared
down
him
the
away.
stairs.
Oh,
You
no.
volunteered him, and then like he really disappeared.
Yeah.
Uh
You said you'd move my couch,
Oh.
Longmont.
oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll
It
probably
could.
spend the time trying to work my way around the high society areas and get to know people.
Okay.
Could you show us the map, but just the exterior?
Yeah, that's what I'm just setting a little bit up
Okay,
here.
because we
Okay.
could probably get we could at least start something if we see the exterior.
Mhm.
There we go.
It's not, you'll see, um, So who wants to sneak inside on a previous event before the ballroom? Well, Thomas is back, so he elected himself.
Yep.
Everybody elected you, Thomas, that you're the scout of inside. Okay? Which actually would make sense because of. So. Can you hear us, Thomas?
I guess if we're going to talk about whichever one of us could go in and blend most smoothly with high society and speak, eloquently, it would be me.
All right.
Hmm.
So what I'll do is
Get in there, Jake.
I'll put Thomas in the room. So just let me get his token. Now this is like pre-ball, okay? So uh, so just imagine that there are different people here, not what you see. They're more uppity types. So that's why I have the game still paused.
Oh yeah, no,
So
sorry, I'm just messing around with this.
I'm not fully back on. My computer basically decided to shit the bed and not let me attach it to the internet until I restarted it.
Okay.
So give me a moment to get into the game.
Yep, that's fine.
But while I'm doing that, I think it's 2 gold pieces for fancy clothes. I'm going to go 3 gold pieces.
Okay.
But I'm intentionally kind of going a little gaudy.
All right.
Not a little gaudy, but a little bit. I don't know. There's that
Over the top?
a little bit over the top. But what I'm trying to convey is man whore for sale.
Peacocking.
And that's my reason for being there, dressed like royalty, maybe a little bit more royal than the royalty. But I haven't got a bit of royal blood in me, and I'm that lie I don't want to get caught in. So I believe in the truth that has a little bit of lie, and the lie that has a lot of truth.
Mm.
Is your computer kicked in?
I'm in.
Okay. So I'll just say you can describe the inside to everybody, just for quickening things up a little bit.
Oh, looks like a large grand ballroom. Got a couple of wings in the beginning. Some big thing in the middle. What is this big thing in the middle? Is that a belt? Is that like a ballista?
It is a old unused catapult.
Catapult. Okay.
Fun. Piano.
So yeah, this is
over
like
there.
a
Yeah.
large ballroom. It's got a stage at the top, 2 sets of stairs on either side, leading up to a second story. Second story doesn't look like it's that high though. It looks it only goes up over 10 feet, so it's probably only 10 to 20 feet higher.
Yeah, the roof. The roof. Yeah.
Yep, we got 4 wings, one to my left and right at the opening bottom. Each one has 2 doors. And then we got a pair of wings up by the stand that I cannot see down left or right.
So we'll just. So you basically are just scouting the area there. Again, there's not too many people here yet, so you can just grab the top.
All right. Well, I'll just be walking around, and I'll check out the music stand.
Okay. It's a nice piano.
And, yeah. Be interested in the music, but I'll scout the 2 guard dudes on the stairs while I'm doing it. Out of the corner of my eye. So I've got the. Let me quickly pop into my character here. I've got that investigator special ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where you notice things right away. So this is one of the things that you do notice. So the 2 guards are stopping anybody from going up those stairs. With Pete pointing out kind of this section over here where the item is, you can gather that that's why they're up there, among other things. Out of kind of the back here, you see kind of servants coming in and out. Ski, are you going to be doing that waiter thing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So, The grueling process wasn't grueling at all in terms of trying to get in there. So we're going to bring you inside. So this is actually a perfect time because it's well before the ball actually starts. So I'm going to place kind of in the back here. So you're kind of being trained, quote unquote, trained by a servant who's like, this is how you serve a plate. This is how you serve a glass. This is how you pour, that kind of stuff. What fork goes with what, and you're thinking up someone's ass, but whatever.
Yeah.
So, Longmont, you're in disguise there, and we'll get to you in a second. Again, this is role playing. We're going to get to the actual ball soon. And Longmont, you see Skis kind of being, talked to by a servant, and it's basically like a training thing. He's showing like, oh, this is a piano, this is where the music's going to be played, and he's showing kind of like how to hold, a tray with food on it and that kind of thing. And then, actually, walking up to you, Longmont, is a sort of lawyer looking suit fellow. Okay, just pretend like a guy in a suit. And he's like, so, are you one of the buyers of this ballroom, I take it? The reason why anyone would be here today.
I find myself these days, as they grow on and on, growing more and more bored, and I thought that this might be a mild distraction in my otherwise tedious day. And you, sir, why are you here? Same reason, I suppose.
I am actually the real estate agent that is appointed by the king to sell this place once this tedious ball ends. Thereafter.
I see. Well, then you're the perfect person to tell me the history of this lovely place. Tell me, what's up there? Is that a second floor? Is there a nice balustrade, a good view?
It's a roof. You see the view of everyone outside. By the time the ball's around, there are guards, of course. It's rather
I see.
boring. Hmm.
Nothing exciting about the view. What, does it look down over the slums?
It looks over a forest. Brouhaha, yay, some animals.
Well, from one tedium to another.
Hmm.
Well, I do suppose the interior does have some appeal. You could do something with it. I mean, the location is absolutely wonderful. And you know what they say, location is everything.
Hmm. That's what my wife said. Well,
When
the
did you? I heard when your wife got to the ball, she said,
That's fucking awful.
um but he finishes his conversation with, well, the bidding price is going for starting at 50,000.
"Oh,
Come.
well,
Hmm.
you're starting low, expecting a great deal of bidders, aren't you?"
Hmm. For the rich, it doesn't matter, does it?
Suppose not.
Hmm. Well,
Though
if you
I do
were.
plan to be going. I do plan to be going home tonight with the winner. So take
Hmm.
that as you may.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So he walks away. So long story short, to get this going, the Longmont, you basically go outside to basically tell everybody, the inner workings. As for the waiter, you're basically there for a couple hours learning the boring ways of how many ways you can fucking hold a fork and how to tuck a napkin and someone's saying all that boring shit. So you basically meet everyone outside to discuss how bored you were doing all that, but it was for a good cause. I will say that you did get a sneak away. Give me a stealth roll just to see how
Oh,
good you are.
I would love to. Let's hope that everything.
Game's really intuitive about adding all your proper bonuses where they should be.
Yeah, it looks like it should be.
Steve learns to be a waiter.
Okay. So at one point after your trainer tells you everything, you manage to get yourself away and you manage to get to a stairway over to the right that goes through the roof. And it's a flat roof with obviously the one door going down. You kind of look over the sides and you see that there's a forest surrounding this area, but this building is smack dab in the middle of it. And you can notice where the guards would be you see track marks of guards going back and forth. So it's not the first time the guards would have been here for an event. You can kind of see where carriages would come in from rich people and all that. And it's about 20 foot from the roof to the ground. So not that high, but high enough. So you kind of relay that information to the group
Can he
there.
see in the window? Can he lean over the roof and see in the window?
Well, there are actually no windows in this place, which is rather odd. It's just like a building inside, yeah. So,
Oh.
so with that roll, though, which is actually better than normal, you watch Longmont leave to there, and then in comes this sort of battle carriage, and out come a bunch of these guards. And there's a captain in full gear. He looks like he's top tier type of guard, King's Guard. And he's got all these guys in front of him in the armor. So you saw a few of those guards inside there as you were being brought up and down the stairs in the back. So they look the same. And you hear the captain basically saying, "The ball is a week from now. Look your best, guard as you were, and don't muck up." And you kind of can hear mutter around the other guards there as the captain kind of is the first getting back in the carriage, like, "For this fucking pay, I could have been doing something else, blah, 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 blah." So, all right. So we jump ahead to the week of the ball, and we're going to put our stinky waiter in first.
So there's no so before we get to the actual event then
yeah.
So there's no windows, there's no way in through the roof. We've got to go in through the main ball.
Yeah. Which is rather peculiar.
And we have to do it during the ball because we know the necklace will be there for some reason, or is it there all the time? Why don't we do it before the ball if we've got access already?
Yeah.
Can we since two of us have access, can't we sneak the rest of them in as servants or leave a door open while we're distracting? Or, I mean, wouldn't it be better to go in when there's no ball?
It's up to you.
Let's go in when there's no ball.
Yeah,
okay.
Sounds
like 4 a.m. sometime.
So you go there about 2 days, roughly 2 days after that. And just again, picture this as no one there. There are those 2 guards at the top. Yeah, just to make it a little easier. We'll do that. Okay. And there are 2 guards at the top of the stairs there. And I will save a bit of time. So you get up to this doorway, which is beyond the stairs. You trash talk the guards, whatever. You feed them some juju beads or something. And the door back here is open. You go in there, and you notice there's a pedestal standing there, but there's nothing on it. So you put kind of 2 and 2 together that it's probably the ball when this thing will be there. So...
anything we can notice in the room that'll give us an edge? Can we jimmy the lock so that the lock on the door doesn't work?
Yeah, you can do that.
Maybe they won't be able to repair it in the next few days, and so we'll have an unlocked door that they don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do that.
So So there's one exit and entrance,
There's
and
actually,
no windows.
there's an
Is there a
exit
basement?
here. There's an exit here that goes outside. There's one in here. There is one that is inside this room here. That if you go in that way, and
I
there
can't
is
quite see
another
the
exit up there.
top of
Uh,
the map.
It's easy
Is
to get
there like a
access. Sorry, go ahead.
is there a place somewhere in that room to maybe stash something for later?
Give me a perception roll.
Oh boy. We're gonna do our best.
Is there a basement?
No basement here. No,
Ooh, that's an odd
no,
one.
no. You don't notice anything.
I don't even have pockets to put something in. Why am I looking?
Skis get to
So
get access to any other doors. Did
so over
Skis get
here,
more information about the interior?
yeah. So Grim Piggy, that's another way. That's another exit to go outside. The way down here is another way to get outside, and then the exits down there at the bottom of the map are ways to go outside. So there's 4 exits. So there is stairs that do go to the roof, though, which Skis took a look at, which are in the same area as right here.
I believe our best bet would be to create a distraction while our sneak thief grabs the item.
That's probably. But the question is, do we want to grab it when it's on display? We make a big chaos of it and that, or do we want to do it before or after it's been purchased?
Foundry keeps closing on me, like every time I try to move the map.
No,
Uh,
that's annoying.
Like if I push,
Restart your computer. It happens sometimes.
Mhm. Okay. Who would be good at sort of researching, sort of tracking carriages, like what do they call that thing? They put it in a book, ledger of things like
Pingle
that.
probably.
Pingle? Okay.
Pingle would probably be good at keeping track of like what's coming in and out of here.
Yeah. All right.
He's run a bar for the past 40 years, so.
Yeah. So give me a society roll unless you have a specific roll, Lore.
No, I do
Alcohol lore. You can judge
Alcohol.
everything about this party by how much alcohol and what types go in and out.
Yep. and the other thing is that Pingle is also thinking if we can get a hold of that alcohol that they had at the Tengu, we might be able to spike the punch bowl.
I was
That's not a
thinking
bad
the
idea.
same. I was going to see if there was something I could get that I can make as an alchemist.
I think that awful grog at the Tengu.
That's not a bad
wouldn't
idea.
Work.
Yeah, it would take everything we have to get it, though.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
all of our money.
I got over 20 gold I can throw in.
Yeah,
I'm
I got 22
willing
gold I
to
can toss in.
Trying to find.
but how do we take care of the guards?
We spend the party doing all of our wiles, no matter what it is, to try and get them to have a drink. Come on, look at all these rich peoples, and you're standing here doing duty. Just a drink with me, buddy. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I feel like that
Some
guard
good stuff.
I feel like that guard captain is going to bite us in the ass. I really, really do.
Probably,
I
but
don't
hopefully
think
he'll
that
have
it's
enough
gonna
to
be-
Well,
handle
you
with-
have to roll a pretty good society check for that.
Oh, I have to roll a society check. That's what I'm
Okay.
doing.
We start doing a bidding war with the riches. We get in their ears and have them. You're going to take that shit? Look at that snobby bitch. I can't believe she outbid you.
Oh,
You can't let her get away with this.
Ooh.
You're
And-
gonna
and
let someone
get-
wearing that hat beat you?
Pingle, so you're kind of like researching and your way, and you're like, I don't know when that's coming here. Yeah, not a good
He
roll.
got distracted. He saw a beer he didn't have at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe he got, like he sat down with a ledger and a fifth and
Yeah,
Is there a list of people who are going to be coming here?
Mm.
they're regular rich people, and no one that really stands out.
Okay.
I wanted to make a society check to see if I could find any sort
How do I
of
move my
conflicts that I might
character?
be able to set off while we're there.
Yeah,
I mean, if it helps.
give me a society roll. Give me a society roll.
I'd
Oh
like to assist
wow.
with that.
You do
25.
you do find out that the item will be coming with the guard captain.
Of course
So
it is.
can we not move our character tokens or?
Not right
It's
now
paused.
because it's
Okay.
paused.
It's just like
Oh, okay.
setting
Yep.
things up for what you want to do. That's why, because you got all these ideas, and you kind of like
I just
until
wondered.
yeah.
Should I try? I don't know. Everything about this screams charnel pit to me, but could I do you think I should sneak in a weapon?
Let's. Does the catapult work?
You know, it looks old, and in description that Longmont gave you, it's like it doesn't work anymore. It's just basically a display.
Probably some famous siege that happened.
What weapons are light bulk?
Well, there's always like daggers. There's the gauntlet, the bladed gauntlet that I was looking at, which is essentially it's the Assassin's Creed dagger.
Get yourself a nice corset dagger.
In this room over here. On the left. Door over there on the left.
Okay. So I have a question for the group. Are you pursuing the carriage any further? With the item?
I think we should.
Okay.
Do I need to make another society roll?
No. I'm just setting that up. So, are you going to be waiting for it to come here? Because you're guessing that's going to come here because someone failed the
You mean
ledger
the
roll.
delivery
So,
carriage?
yeah, the delivery carriage. Yes.
All right. What role is there for this?
It's basically the research in the ledger and when it's coming and routes on its taking.
How are we finding this out?
All right. What skill would represent that?
I'm just going to say the society roll will do.
Oh, I'm gonna try that.
Oh wow.
You do know where it's going to be prior to arriving here. I will say
Of course
that.
I do.
Yeah.
Maybe we should hit it there.
What is its route?
So,
Where does it come? Where does it start from? And if we've got a few days, Skis and I will go disguise ourselves as street urchins. We can cover ourselves in filth. We've done it before. We've hidden in garbage, and
That's how you usually look.
We'll hide on strategic corners along the route and watch it each day. If it's making this like regular route, is it doing it daily?
so it is coming from this castle here, which you assume belongs to the king, which is going to be headed to obviously their ballroom area. So you can catch it because the ball starts in a few days. So you can probably catch it midway within this area.
Okay, so what's the to the north of the word Argoin, there is a circle and a dot. What is that?
This
tower?
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. This is like from a map maker. So, this is a town. This is a castle there, and then it'll be in between that.
Does the carriage have to pass through the town?
It will have to pass through the town. Yes.
What would be guarding the carriage?
You figure that there'll be guards inside guarding the carriage.
Okay. So what we could do, guys, is set up an ambush sort of thing where you guys where you guys like pull them out of the carriage and distract them, and then someone comes in and grabs the trinket while they're all distracted. That's an idea.
So that's what we're going. Wait, okay. So this is the. It's the
This is
item will be
one
traveling
option.
by carriage, and that's what we're going for.
Yeah.
Well, there's one problem with this.
Mhm.
How we stop them?
Well, you knock down a tree in the way.
You kill the horses.
Yeah, that too.
Well, yeah, tree knocked down, dead horses. How do we get the guards that are in the carriage to come out of the carriage if there are guards outside of the carriage?
So
Fire.
what we could, yeah, with fire, we
Will that damage the goods?
Smoke.
Good.
we could tell some local, we could alert some local bandits what's going on. To some bandits what's going on. They'll be
Yeah, but
annihilated.
then we'd have to
We
share
are the
with
local
bandits.
We are the local bandits.
Smoke. No air.
We're the brute
No
squad.
resistance.
You want to sublet?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I think the guard captain could take on a lot of people. So I'm just saying, while he's distracted, we go in.
If there's going to
I'm
be
not what you
combat
call
involved,
a fighter.
I'm out. I'm not a warrior. I can support you in combat. That's about it. I could make you some bombs if you'd like.
No, we get other people to fight. We come in behind them and grab it while they're distracted. That's what I'm saying. That's something we could do.
So what? We hire a bunch of thugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We-
let's
we-
hire a bunch of thugs.
We go, hey, this is a thing that's happening. We don't tell them who's exactly guarding it. We just say, oh, here's this great prize. This is where you can get them.
Yeah.
And then we sneak in the back, steal it, and then
We're
vanish
off.
in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
we-
do
like
we
this.
keep them from then giving up that information when they are
Yes,
inevitably beaten by the
that
guards?
was my thing too. What if
Mm,
they get
that-
their hands on it?
That's
Then
a
we've got
very
a bunch of dangerous people.
If
who
we
have
get, if they get their hands on it, we get. So, is there a role we could do where we could figure out the general level of this guy in game terms?
You have heard stories that basically, like, the elite guards have been known to take down entire groups by themselves alone.
Okay, so we're
Not
talking.
someone we want to fuck with.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying we get the other people to fight them. We sneak in and grab it while they're distracted.
Yeah, but then we have a bunch of pissed off bandits that know that we double crossed them.
If the bandits survive.
Well,
They're smart enough
if
to
the
run.
bandits don't survive, then we're still dealing with him.
And we're now trusting to the skills of other people we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if we want to stop it before it gets to the ballroom. If we
Unless
want
we
to
have some sort of trap that can be fairly guaranteed to keep the guard captain out of the picture, I don't think we stand a chance at going one-on-one with him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't fight him directly. That's why the bandits and the dead horses and the log and the everything.
Yeah, but how do we kill the horses?
That's fair enough. I'm not saying I don't know.
It's not a bad plan. It's just
There's
a complicated plan.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
And there's a lot of ways in which that could go wrong for us.
I mean, really, I'm just spitballing here. None of the, if you guys don't like it, that's fine. I'm just throwing this out there.
Getting it and getting, out of the building, tricky, but at least we can scatter and all use different exits. And getting off the roof isn't an issue.
Yeah. So jumping off the roof is actually going to hurt a lot.
Wait.
I do have
my 2 spell slots are for.
What was that?
How far is it from the coast?
Escape route?
Yeah, like if we wanted to escape via boat or something.
It's right near sort of shoreline as you see on the map, so you'd have to run for it, but
That might be a viable escape route.
Okay. My second question is it going to be like the premier item that they show at the end of the auction?
Not sure. For that amount of information there, it's possible because you've heard of auctioning off jewelry before that you've stolen before, so don't see why it wouldn't be any different.
Where is the closest fence that we know of?
We got hired.
You get hired.
Oh,
We don't
that's
need
true.
to sell it. We need to give it
We
to
gotta
that
get it
guy.
back. We gotta bring it back to town to give it to Bill. I'm sorry, Pete.
Pete. Yeah. Pete, Bill, same thing.
6 of
Cuban
1.
Pete.
This week he's
Oh.
going by Pete.
Yeah.
We never actually know his real name.
My thought is before the auction starts,
Okay.
myself and perhaps somebody else could create a distraction, and then the sneaky character can slip up and try to grab it. I have potions that increase the speed of the user by 5 feet.
Mm.
So grab it and bolt.
I
We've
could
already
do that.
established there's a door fairly nearby.
We know
Yeah.
he's got a good hiding place for it.
Yeah, I got me cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
What have we got? Like, what kind of distraction?
My thought, I was going to walk in, slap somebody, and accuse them of cheating on me. Which is part of why I was making the society check to find somebody who might be doing that. Some sort of flounderer or some sort.
Yeah, the guards have to go and break it up if it turns into like a big thing.
Yes, exactly.
And then, I go in, I cheat.
Especially if it's the guard captain.
I
That
cheat
would
the
be
item.
one way to distract the guard captain.
Yeah, you say he's cheating on you or whatever.
Mhm.
That would do it.
Accuse him of cheating on your friend.
So Longmont could add more to the chaos by saying that he's cheating on me with him.
Yeah, but
That would draw
could
way
also
more
result
attention.
in getting arrested.
Maybe.
Because
But at least being arrested for making a disturbance is better than theft.
Yeah, going to jail for a night for causing a disturbance at a party.
No, it's slapping a guard captain in the face.
I wouldn't slap the guard captain. I'd slap just one of the people in the thing and start a big ruckus to get the guards down out of the way.
End up in somebody's personal dungeon.
Has anyone been watching the building prior to the day of the gala?
No.
Has anyone been staking it out, I guess is what he's asking.
Like I said, the week before, if we're going to need any third chemically, I would be making that. Otherwise, I'm making the rounds through society, trying to find out who's going to be there, who might be useful for creating distractions and stuff.
Let's have who's Emma? Who are you playing again?
I'm Veronica.
Okay, you're Veronica. How about we have Veronica? Because I don't know if you're doing anything, but we could have you stake out the place.
I should be able to, in theory.
Who's doing the catering?
Oh, that's.
I think it's in house.
Yeah, it's in house.
Okay.
All right. So Veronica's doing the scouting.
Pingle.
Just keeping an eye on the place.
All right.
Pingle.
Go to whisper Veronica.
Ooh.
Okay. So you're basically watching the building, watching kind of people come and go. Most of them have been coming in trying to set up the stuff, servants and stuff. There's a lot of carriages. Nothing pristine in terms of carriages, fancy and all that, but obviously, this is the cars for the time.
Yeah. I mean, this is the setup, so that's not hugely surprising.
No. They're
Rich
midday.
people aren't going to set this up.
So midday. There's a carriage that comes and approaches the front entrance there. There's a couple of guards standing up there. There's guards outside already. And then you could kind of see some going to the rooftop. Out of the carriage comes the king. He heads inside.
Great.
He is the one that everyone hates.
Yeah.
Following
It's Richard
him
the Scum.
is the guard captain, which Steve saw before. He waves the couple of guards over that were guarding the entrance there, and the king turns back. So, King Richard, just picture a corrupt asshole. This, however you want, okay? Bearded.
Can do.
So the guards come over to the guard captain, and you can overhear it because you're in a earshot distance, keeping stealth and all that. And I could just picture you like, in a bush, you're sneaking up in the bush, you're right up to them and hiding in this bush, just some cartoon stuff.
Oh yeah.
So you can hear the guard captain saying, the carriage didn't arrive. Where the hell is it? Why aren't you doing your jobs? And the guards look like, we've been guarding here this whole time, sir. No carriages have shown up. Are you saying that it's missing? It's the most important night for this necklace. You understand? And now it hasn't shown up yet. It was supposed to be here already.
Oh dear.
Take this carriage and go find it. It was on its route here, 5 clicks away. It should have been here by now. So I'm going to ping on the screen. So it's kind of just in between the town and where you're hiding at. And it's odd that a carriage containing a auction trinket didn't show up. So the guards get into the king's carriage there and they use it and they head towards that area pinged on the map. I gotta say that you're not too far away from the heroes there, just to save time. But that's what you see and hear.
Awesome.
You can go back. Okay, so Veronica meets up with all of you in town. Not too short after you're kind of talking about what you want to do. And she does come up to you.
Hi, how's it going? Hey, anyway, bad luck. Necklace may be missing.
Oh, we were thinking it might be a bit of a setup.
So the king showed up with the guard captain, and the necklace was supposed to be there, and it's not.
Huh.
We're talking 5 clicks away. It's just the carriage didn't arrive. Where's the carriage? No carriages arrived except for the king.
We go search trail.
Damn it! I was
We're gonna need to search trail.
I was gonna try to unload all these chips on the rich people.
I imagine that King would have guards searching that road, and I don't want to encounter guards.
Nah, we need some other.
Especially if they're looking for a bunch of people who might be the type of people to steal a carriage.
Does
No
anyone
matter how-
have? Does it have like survival? Because I think that's what tracking is.
Yeah, tracking is survival. Yeah,
That
I
sounds
do not
correct
believe
to
I
me.
do. Nope.
Let me see.
I say we
survival's
wait.
for other people.
Wait for what exactly?
See what the fuck happens. Why are we going to jump into something that's an action? The things the plan has changed.
Yeah.
We have no new information. Take a breath.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Okay, but what if someone gets it and it never shows back up?
Then we turn to our guy who hired us to get it and go, it got nipped before we could nip it.
Yeah,
You want
pretty
most of your
much.
Pay
money
him
back.
back the
If you
money.
want most of your money back, we'll give you most of your money back. But the bits and pieces we took out of that money is your fee for having us do all this scouting for a month. You had to pay for our room and board somehow, my friend.
Should we at least? Sure. I'll roll a group perception.
So what a group roll is the group elects one person to do that particular roll. These are for situations.
I have a
Okay.
+8.
I also
And-
have a +8.
Okay.
I have nothing near that.
I don't think mine's
Squeeze it.
great.
7.
Squeeze it.
Skis it. Okay.
Squeeze it.
Well, don't you have something better? Don't you get like a bonus for stuff that relates to what you were doing?
Oh yeah, I could have this as part of my investigation. I probably should have done that. Yeah, so if this is a target of my investigation, I would get another +1.
Yeah, so I think you should do it because I think it would.
Okay,
Unless the
so-
DM disagrees.
No, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's your.
Wait, no, you know what? My +8 comes because of the investigation.
Oh, okay.
So yours is natural. Go ahead and
Yeah,
squeeze it.
mine. Okay, skis it. Yeah, that's a great way of phrasing it.
Yep.
I mean, it's no lie.
Okay. Roll.
Good.
What is it?
Oh,
so
19.
Oh, cool.
skis. Go to
Skis.
Whisper. Go to Whisper.
Now you get your
Oh, yes.
I love Whisper. That's why I like using it. So, while the rest of them are talking, you get a sense of something off. And this town is like, picture a western town with one long fucking road, right?
Mhm.
You look over, and down at the one end of the town, you see a carriage slowly, like wind's kind of blowing it slowly into town. And you happen to see that it's got blood stains on it. No horses.
Ah.
It's blowing slowly into town. The doors on the sides are flapping a little bit, but
Okay.
they're not opening. And guessing from guesses, guessing it was close, that's probably the carriage in question.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. This makes me feel great. Mm-hmm.
And right now in the town, another thing you have noticed with that roll is there's no people on the street.
Oh boy, this screams of
Usually,
necromancy and foulness.
you just like picked up while everyone was talking and everything, and then Veronica comes with this information there, but nobody bothered to like look around seeing how many people on the street and everything. But now you know, so you can go back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Those are 2 very good questions.
So
But if it's something related to what we're doing right now, you could be like, guys, I happen to know something.
I don't think it is.
Skis grabs Longmont and points in the direction of the edge of town and starts jabbering in basic. I'm just gonna call it rat speak because
Yeah,
whatever.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And you get bits and pieces of it because again, this is not your first language, and you get carriage, danger, blood, nobody. And if you look where he's pointing, the carriage has just rolled in that we were looking for.
With horses?
No horses. There's blood on it. The doors are open, and there's no one else around in town.
And it's still moving with nothing pulling it.
Yeah. It just rolled right in.
Are we at the bottom of a hill?
It's. Perhaps we should leave.
Off to the side at least. I'm all for stepping off to the side and letting the king and his guards take care of whatever this is.
Before we do anything, can I quickly add some weapons to my sheet?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. I'm gonna add a hand crossbow and a bladed gauntlet.
Okay. All right.
Multiple
So,
weapons.
you all stay where you are because Things have changed, like you said. So I'm going to keep the game paused for the moment.
Mhm.
So a carriage comes along after a bit. You're just kind of like, you realize nobody's in town. You kind of like seeing where this carriage is going. It's moving slowly into town. The wind's kind of blowing it. Doors are slapping against the sides. So you kind of pick one of the alleyways there and you're just watching it, right? So this carriage pulls up, and Veronica, you recognize it as the king's carriage that was borrowed by these guards.
Oh boy.
And they pull up to it, and they get out, and they go up to this carriage and go, "What the fuck happened?" Out from the one door and out from the other door jump out these zombies,
Fucking
and
That gummit.
they the guards see them and they go to attack them right away. Tearing through the roof and climbing out of a hole at the top of the carriage, you see what looks like armor just falls right off this ghoul, and kind of like a ghoul would go, and then kind of out from the back of the carriage walks another zombie around the guard, and propping up where the rider would be, you see another one. Is anyone doing anything?
Yeah, I'm targeting the ghoul.
Okay, so you're going to be in combat?
I'm going to drink a potion of cheetah elixir.
Are we fighting or running?
I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
I'm not
Don't
a
be
warrior.
bad.
I'm not staying here.
Okay. The rest of you?
All right, let's back off.
Bad.
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's. You know, I've got sneak attacks, so I think this would be a great opportunity to, try those out.
Okay, so who
I'm
is
a fan of not letting zombies zombie the
Yeah, I don't want
entire
to get
town.
paralyzed by the ghoul. Come on, skis.
So-
I'm leaving.
so who's fighting here, or who's getting involved?
If one of if the fast one chases us down, we'll turn and gangbang him. But an even fair fight, nah.
Yeah, we're
No, we're all booking it.
We're all
yeah.
booking it?
There's nobody here that can stand up to a ghoul.
Okay. So you're watching basically from the alleyway. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry, we should roll initiative. Oh no, should we roll initiative for
If
this?
you're not,
We're not fighting.
if you're not fighting, don't. If you are involved
Okay.
in the battle, then do.
Okay. Excuse me.
I may join the battle if people start dropping.
Okay, so nobody's in right now, right?
No one's in right now.
Okay.
Maybe the guards will be good at this.
Oh my gosh, maybe, but I knew something was hinky. I knew it.
We knew something was hinky the second we found
Okay.
out there was an evil king, okay?
So
I knew something was hinky as soon as there were no windows.
Okay.
I mean,
So
that
this
was a second
one-
memory.
No basement. It just kind of felt like it got thrown up.
No, it
Everything needs a basement, you barman.
Are you thinking that the undead are part of like the king's entourage and that he's in control of the undead? I was thinking that something killed the everybody in the cart and then sent undead on.
Oh no, I don't think. I don't think
the guys in the cart were once guards.
I don't think that this is.
You think they got turned? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think that this is part of the king's plan. I think this is just like rogue necromancer.
Oh.
And if oh wow, he just
Maybe it's a weird question.
He just immediately died.
Yeah.
Good.
He didn't.
Exactly why I did not get involved.
Is he dead? Dead?
He's
that could've
super
been
dead.
us.
So
Shit, we gotta
this
book it.
he got a good roll on him. This zombie's eating him right now.
Oh, good. He's
Oh,
distracted.
good. My favorite.
So how many of us have like? Because what? Oh, he missed. Oh, thank God. He does have. He does have. He is the
Slow.
guard
Yeah,
is technically
they all have
the
slowed one. That's why they only get the 2 actions. So
well. I mean, the guard does have off guard. Hooray! Do we see the necklace anywhere? Is like the
you
ghoul wearing it?
you don't see it anywhere.
Okay.
So the
Is it
ghoul.
possible watching this
You
for me
could tell
to
this an
roll
opportunity if somebody wants to be sneaky.
local undead and see if I notice anything
Oh,
interesting about the zombies?
I'll do that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the ghoul. It looks like it was the guard captain.
Oh, cool.
You are far away that you don't get more features than that. The
You know,
zombies themselves look like they were guards within the carriage.
hey, you guys wanted to start
Yep.
an undead party, right?
I don't like undead.
You guys want to? We could play it. Oh, we could play. We just have to. We could play as ghouls and zombies. You know, that's a great archetype.
I'm.
You guys.
If that guy drops, I'm gonna do something.
Like run away.
You not if when.
Yeah, when he just get. Yeah. Yeah. He got taken out.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
We-
there's
We're
nobody
winning,
left.
right?
so
We're far away
basically,
and we watch from a distance and see what they do.
so these basically all the zombies like gather on the corpses and they start eating them. So if you're gonna join in, roll your initiative now.
Okay, I just have one question.
Yep.
Is it possible for me to say shoot and then hide, or is that like not available?
Yeah, that's combat. You,
Like, can you?
Well, you're all
you
together,
shoot,
so
move
you can
hide,
you
then
can
take a
like
hide
whisper it. You can whisper it like shoot and hide. They won't hear you, but you go, "Hey, shoot and hide!" They'll hear you.
No. Can I shoot them like with my hand crossbow and then hide and
Oh,
stay
yeah.
undetected?
Well, you'd have to roll initiative because you'd be involved in this
Okay,
combat.
cool.
Yeah. So where
Cool.
where is the?
Yeah.
My guy lets off a shot, and I'm gonna roll.
We're in an alleyway, right?
Yes,
So why don't we just take off down the alleyway?
I already was. I
Yeah.
thought I was pretty clear about that.
Yeah. So why aren't we doing that?
Because
There's
I'm a
the-
clearc.
There's the
I'm
artist
watching in
rendition
horror.
of the
Oh.
carriage.
When did we become heroes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the hell? How come like we can't
I
drag
said-
I've
these?
already left at this
I
point.
say to skis in red. When did we become heroes?
Job.
Okay, willed.
Well-
Yeah, not getting paid enough to mess with that.
25 gold is actually pretty good to mess with that.
Nah, I don't want to.
In a society that runs on silver, yeah, it is.
Okay, so you're waiting a little while, and they devour the guard corpses.
We'll
And
do this again.
We should probably figure out like how we're gonna stop them.
so they basically like wander off, moaning.
Okay, that's
Um,
good. We can have them eat the townspeople.
Yeah, we
They
can buy a pretty
they
decent boat for 100 gold.
yeah they basically like are paying the attention to the buildings, leaving the carriage unattended.
Can I sneak to the carriage?
Yeah, go sneak, go.
Okay.
Yeah, give yourself a bonus of +2 circumstance because the zombies are slow and yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have my armor off for this. So
Yeah.
Can I would like to cast Figment to make like a bunch of noise further away from us to like maybe get the zombies to move a little faster.
All right.
I'm going with Steve.
Longmont, your stealth is excellent. You can get up to the carriage.
I'm going with
Skeets.
I'm
Oh,
basically going with Skis to watch his back.
Yep.
I'm
You're both
following them. Yeah.
right. Ping on the map where you want to make the noise.
Oh, sorry. It's got to be 30 feet away from me. So
Yeah, about
there's
there.
the measurement tool.
Roughly.
yeah.
Yeah, about there, roughly. Right.
Don't bring him closer to you.
No, I don't want him closer to me. That's not it. Yeah, I want it like over here somewhere.
Like there.
Like, yeah, like
Okay.
Don't bring him across to me.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't.
in their
Where
path.
are you? No, like I want them to go away.
Yeah. I get what you're trying to do. So that noise basically makes those two go off screen. These continue that way, so they're basically in a non-threat area.
God. Oh God.
Longmont and Skis will get to you. So you're up to the carriage. It smells of death. There's blood all over it. The doors are closed, but like they're kind of like look like they're falling off their hinges.
I'll bridge
Yeah.
my fingers and give Skis a boost up to the window.
Okay.
Yeah. Should I roll perception for what I see inside, or just gonna give it to me?
No, you don't need to roll perception. It's quite clear.
Alright.
Pushing the bloody curtain out of the way with your kind of claw hands, you look inside and you see that there are entrails everywhere. And you notice in the center, it stinks like hell. Give me a fortitude save for just pure like stench.
Uh-oh, gassed.
You get sickened one, but it'll go away.
Okay.
It's not a permanent thing, but you are going to throw up. But you see under all the blood and everything that there is a necklace. Do you have, with your character, do you have something that can appraise something or something like that? Or do any of you have that?
I don't have appraisal. I have good with numbers. That's about it.
Anybody else? Does anybody else
Yeah, I
have
have
a
underworld lore.
I mean, I've got thievery.
okay? Because they don't have like an appraisal skill that you can roll Pathfinder. I'm just wondering what it could be.
I have crafting.
That would be
Crafting?
crafting, maybe?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
crafting.
Okay.
We
Uh,
look at that.
Who
Does
has
it
a
radiate magic at all? From like
no?
magic spell?
You're not getting anything for that. But who has the highest crafting roll?
I have a
My
7.
guess is someone who's not me.
They ran away. That would make I think Pingle second.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I ran away. That's true.
I have a +7 crafting.
Yeah. So roll. So go, Pingle, go.
Worry about it later. Grab the thing. Go, get in there. Go.
Well, I am. He just wanted to roll.
Fuck.
Oh,
Okay. Do you push him into the carriage to get the thing, because he'll have to go in?
yeah, but I keep my hand on his tail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Pull him out.
you're grabbing, kind of like you're putting your one hand over your nose, kind of, and
Yeah.
you grab the necklace and it breaks apart in your hand. And you look at your hand, and there's a mix of blood and purple paint that comes off of the necklace. It's fake.
Oh,
You're right.
You're freaking out right now because the stench and you got part of you covered in blood.
I'll retrieve the bloody fake necklace.
Yep.
And well, I guess we'll scurry back to safety so I can vomit in peace.
Okay.
Here I'm gonna fix Skeeve with this.
Always trust Skeeve's reactions when it comes to feeling a trap.
I don't want to smell him, so I'm gonna clean his clothes.
Okay.
Just gonna pat his back gently as he vomits.
Where's the okay. Oh.
So sorry, who was the one that ran away first? Was
That
was
would
it?
be me.
Ellerlin, I think.
I just left. I wasn't gonna hang around to fight ghouls.
Okay. So we'll just
Yeah. Okay.
So-
I vomit.
Oh,
Hooray.
I'm not necessarily done. I'm going to look to
yeah, you're still there.
Veronica. I was going to look to Veronica and say, do you want to now try and hunt these things down one at a time?
That
Instead
might
of in a
be a
pack?
better way to deal with it.
I have no problem all of us going after one of them, but a ghoul with 4 zombie buddies to smack us around and flank us? No.
Getting the numbers on our side is definitely the way to go.
I'm mostly a ranged guy, but, if I have to stab, I will.
Why
Same.
don't we find a lake and you can bless it?
That only works if the intent is to make the entire body of water holy. You can't just do that. The intent has to be there.
I mean,
Silly gnome.
If the intent is to make the entire body of water holy so that anyone who approaches it will be holy,
the
then
blessed
it could work.
kiddie pool.
But just doing it to get rid of a couple of zombies is not going to work.
Or I'm more concerned we should take out the ghoul, because it's probably alone now. And it's the strongest
And
thing,
any-
and it's,
yeah.
it's the last thing we want wandering around the town chomping on little kids.
So
Skis hate being right.
there is there's some loot in the carriage that you are able to get. So if you want to click on it, you will see
Oh, okay.
there's loot. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
A pigeon? A grappling
Okay,
hook?
so
151 gold pieces.
yeah, freaking loaded now.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's a caged carriage. You're bound to find a little bit of something in it.
Yeah. So I'll take the grappling hook because I think I'm the one most likely to be like scaling stuff.
Grab the pitons too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's I gotta pull up my
I'm gonna take
character.
the compass.
You know what?
I'll take the compass.
Okay.
I just click quantity 0, right? No.
You
No,
just
you
drag,
just drag it over to your.
Drag and drop.
drag to your inventory.
As there are 4 of them, I think I might take a dagger.
Yeah. Yeah. You are probably the closest we have to a front line. Who wants to be the treasurer,
I
or do we
am
want to
not.
split this up? The gold, that is.
If we do
I'm just
25
thinking, like,
each
it's
and
just split up
26 for the group, it's even.
What's
Yeah,
this?
that's good.
Button. There should be a button that just divides the gash.
Is there?
Thought there
Well,
was.
it'd be 30 a pop then, plus 1 left over.
Let's give.
This is just me doing math.
Yeah, we can just do 30.
Okay.
We can give the 1 gold to Longmont, I guess.
No. Let's give it to
How about
Skis. 'Cause
everybody takes 20 and we leave 51 in the party fund.
There,
That sounds great to me.
That's
I
fine.
dragged it. I dragged it to the stash for you.
Oh, there's a
So-
stash somewhere?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
yeah, if you open the party sheet, so you see where it says a party of heroes. If you click on the piece of paper, open sheet, it'll have the
Oh my
stash and
gosh.
everybody's stats in there and everything.
I'm gonna take one of
What?
those.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna take one of those daggers. I I won't probably use it as a melee weapon, but having a knife is handy.
Mhm.
Where is it that I'm looking again? Party of Heroes?
So
Piece
if you
of paper.
click on the person icon at the top of the page there,
Oh, Party of Heroes. Okay. Oh, loot taken.
yeah,
Oh.
and then you
Okay.
you click on the open sheet, and it'll open up, and then you see everybody's stash and the stuff in the stash. The dagger and club
Okay.
you're leaving in there. There's one dagger, one club left.
Oh my gosh! It even tells us what languages we know. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Skis should take the extra dagger. You fight with daggers, don't you?
Yeah, I've got. Well, I took one of the daggers, so we can just put the dagger and the club in the stash for later.
Yep.
So let's
Yeah.
just add to stash.
Oh, this is
Add to stash. That's so nice.
oh, this is gonna be the first time we haven't had like a smoot.
A what?
That's what we called it, right? A smoot?
A smoot.
Yeah. It's a guy that comes around and follows adventuring parties and picks up all the loot.
All right. So yeah, that's what you find in the carriage. So you're going to go hunt the undead.
Yeah. Pick them off.
We'd like to try to pick them off one by one,
Okay.
but as long as they're not a whole group together,
Right.
that would be the ideal.
I
Okay.
am trained in survival, so I've got a +5.
Okay.
I know local undead lore,
Okay.
which seems oddly specific.
It is. Do you want to support my tracking with your undead knowledge?
If I can, I would love
Yeah.
to.
You could do it for like a oh, I know how they'd work.
Mhm.
Or how they'd act or whatever.
There you go. So you would roll if you get above a 15 on your check, you give me a +1.
How about 15 exactly?
That's a +1 for me. Yay! So add +1 to what I just rolled.
14.
Woo.
There we go. Was 14 enough to track the ghoul?
Okay. Just give me a second.
Do we want to go after the ghoul first?
Yes.
Well,
because
he
that's
is the worst one, and if
Worst
we're
one.
at our, max
And-
hit points and power,
And left unchecked, he's probably gonna make a lot more undead.
Yeah.
there
Like
you go.
a
the mindless
normal.
one that we can take care of later, the one that's got somewhat of a brain.
I awarded
Gee,
experience
Mr.
too.
Hingelhoffen.
I awarded you experience. So you see there in the chat.
Ooh,
Hooray.
hooray.
Bully for us.
Okay,
Survived the first
so
encounter.
you track the ghouls, which are not hard to track, and you notice they're kind of in a open area in the back of the buildings. Seems the ghoul is they're just like wandering, like looking probably for sustenance to feed on, but there's nothing really in this area.
hmm
Yeah.
No way to get to the ghoul without attracting the zombies.
You could use stealth. You would have an advantage on stealth because these guys are not really that great.
Here, maybe
So what,
we
a
can
+1 circumstance bonus?
Yeah, you would get +2.
+2.
maybe we
All right.
can separate them.
We might be able to, but
Like,
I think
could I use Figment to lure one of them down an alleyway where we can ambush it?
no, they're out in the field.
Yeah, they're kind of in an open area away from the town.
We know that there were more zombies than this.
You
Yeah,
don't
they're
see. Yeah, you don't see the other two.
They went
So
the
I
other
s-
direction. They're on the other side.
Yeah.
Just does
I'm
anyone
just
else
saying
have
the numbers are better now than they were before.
Yeah.
does anyone else have sneak attack? Or is that just me?
You're a
That's-
rogue.
You're the only rogue.
Okay, well I didn't know if I don't know what other classes get in this.
But I believe it's flat-footed if it's unaware of you, so you would get your
Yeah.
attack on the first attack.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
would. So I say we take out the zombies first because they're fodder, but we really should. And then we have the cleric up front, directly trying to bully the ghoul.
I'm not a fan of the upfront part, but I'm okay with the bullying the ghoul part.
You're the
Right.
only one that has any semblance of up front. Did you get any armor?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I can't.
I have a suggestion for those who don't actually want to involve themselves in real combat. Go run over to the left and the right of the two zombies and lead them away, because they have 2 moves to your 3 moves.
That's true.
So one person who doesn't want to be in combat takes 1 zombie. You've removed an entire zombie from combat. Thank you. Same thing with the person on the right. You don't want to be involved in combat, just stay in front of them. They're slow moving. They've only got 2 moves around. Then that leaves the other 3 of us to sneak attack this guy.
And when that guy's down, someone can bring the next guy in.
Right. So,
if we don't all have ghoul fever.
So,
you know
Ellerin,
what? I will do my best to keep you from getting ghoul fever, friend.
Yeah. Ellerin and Pingle, why don't you guys distract the zombies and the 3 of us will get around a sneak attack?
Because I'm small and not very fast.
You're still faster than them. They're zombies.
Should I attempt? I can give you a potion of speed. I think it's a terrible idea.
I think I could try to kite him. Maybe I can take him out with magic missiles.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have
might
fleet?
be able to.
Do you have like the fleet foot thing spell that gives you 5 feet? Warp step cantrip thing?
Do I?
I have Cheetah's Elixir, which gives you 5 feet for a minute.
I thought you already drank that.
No, I had it.
It was
set aside so you could take
generously set aside for the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would have drank it if we all ran away, but you were there to act as a buffer.
Sometimes friendship is meat
Sorry.
sharing.
All right, so everyone involved in the battle, roll your initiative.
Okay. I will roll stealth so that way I can get sneak attacks.
Yeah.
Foundry says I don't have a token in this scene.
Hang on. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh.
Nice
So
rolls.
you're suggesting that I.
I get it. Because the token change. So there we go.
Okay.
Everybody's good? Okay.
There we go.
Okay. So
Not
okay, is everybody in there?
Mm-hmm.
We got Skeets, Veronica, Al, and Longmont.
I'll roll because I'm gonna do some.
All right. Just to know these zombies are not aware of you, I just need initiative for how things go. Okay.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
So Pingle, just roll. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Ugh, shit.
Okay,
That's
so
what you get for rolling so late.
Skeets, you're going to be the first one to do actions.
Yippee! So I'm going to hit the ghoul with my hand crossbow.
Okay.
He said, hopefully.
Yeah, he said, yeah. It's within my.
And because they're unaware of you currently, give yourself a +2 to any attack roll.
Okay. Do I like right click him and target him or something like that?
So
I don't really know how.
On the left, you'll see kind of a bullseye. Click on that.
Yep.
It'll highlight it. Then click on the bad guy and click on it. There should be a ridicule that pops up that you've targeted. It's very important because this is especially important for spells and stuff when you have to target stuff in order for it to do stuff. Okay. And then you just attack normally by rolling your map 1 and then map 2 on succession.
Map attack.
Yeah.
So that's your second
critical hit. Ooh.
Wow.
Nice.
We know there are 15 or thereabouts.
So you hit the critical button for the damage, and it'll.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneak attack D4. Yeah. That all seems. All seems right.
Okay.
10, not great, but hey.
All right. So
I just press. We did.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I hit the damage for the bad guys because sometimes Foundry can be an ass, and then it did it last night where it wasn't targeting. Like you targeted it, but it was giving damage to the wrong people. I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway,
Yep. Too.
So
Okay.
So you have 2 actions left.
Yep. I switched my gauntlets to deal piercing, and then I'm going to let's drop the cheese. There isn't a reload button, but that's what I'm going to do.
All right, so that'll be all 3 your actions then.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's too bad I don't see a reload button, but yeah, that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Veronica.
So, I'm just reading the wordage on heal.
Okay.
Yeah, you can damage undead with that, I believe.
I know I can damage undead. The question is, can I hit everyone without having to move?
It depends on how
Yeah.
many actions you use to cast
Yeah.
it.
You can also reset your initiative to a later point so that the creature gets close enough.
Or do it as
but,
reaction.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm a little confused by because I haven't played spellcasters. Do I still have a range of 30 feet if I 3 cast? And then it's 30 feet from there?
3 cast is an emanation from you and goes out.
Yeah.
So it's me and out. Okay.
So you can hit right now. This one's within 30 feet. The rest are out of range.
Yeah. Then instead of, I'm gonna I have no idea what I'm doing. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to.
No, casters.
It's gonna come running.
Okay, so you're doing that on the zombie there, 30 feet, so you'll be able to hit it.
Yeah.
It has to roll its.
I would love
Ward?
him to fail that
Okay,
save.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Just barely.
Barely, yeah.
I mean, it's a basic save at least, so.
Yeah. All right.
It's still decent
5
damage.
is not nothing.
Yeah, 5 is
Which
still
one is
fun.
taking damage?
Not me.
I'm so it's this one.
Okay, so those have both been hit.
I do have an action left, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't know why the
cast
damage.
Guidance on skis.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why Foundry's damage thing is acting weird. It could be because they just put in an update. Sometimes I can.
Could be.
Yeah.
Just doesn't want me to click and target things. I don't know.
Elf.
Okay.
Oh, now it's letting me click the target. Okay, that's great.
The zombie curse.
That sounds real.
I'm going to draw an alchemist fire.
Ooh.
Draw my hand crossbow.
Hello, I'm back.
Wait a minute.
Welcome back.
Who got guidance?
You did.
Oh, I did?
Because you're my favorite rat man.
Oh, well, I'm your only. Okay, you know what? I'll take it.
Guess I will take a shot at rule with the hand crossbow.
Okay. Oh, I missed.
Yeah, well, that's not surprising. That's why I'm not in combat.
And
that's all I can do.
It was close, though. We know that a 25 was a crit.
Yeah, so it has to be 15 with a 14 miss.
So this one wasn't hit. This is the only one that wasn't hit. And so in that case, this one doesn't even know what the fuck is going on. So
He's having a great time, I hope.
20. It's hungry and it goes off screen. The ghoul,
Okay.
however, turns around and is pissed off.
Oh
So,
boy.
Point
on this ghoul, you can actually see like part of the captain's helmet just like dented and embedded in its skull. So
my character is pointing with both hands to his left.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay.
How do you
I
do
just want to imagine him doing the Will
Why?
Smith hands for a second.
So
the
he
line
has to
right?
use 2 actions, and he doesn't have slow.
Sir, there is a measuring thing on the left-hand side of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I click on it, I get measuring.
You
Oh,
have
okay.
to hold it
Okay.
and then drag, so it'll show you the distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. That's
So it's attempting to claw Longmont and misses horribly. And that's its go. Longmont laughs at it. It is your turn.
Right, then let's see. Since he's the target of my investigation,
perfect.
this free.
14. What are you trying to get some info on him?
Let's see. Do I have the part? I don't think I have that part yet where I get a free knowledge check.
Okay.
But I do have the ability to do this first.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Frightened 2.
Not only hey, but you're dumb. You're going to die now. Like not like the death that you're doing right about now, but like the real death.
Oof.
And
yeah.
it worked.
It really worked, yeah. Yeah,
All right,
it's
so
it's funny
do
because
it.
ghouls don't have the frightened immunities, which is funny. But it's frightened too.
Well, I mean,
That's
they're
even
I guess
better.
they're close enough to sentient. Is he flat? Is he flat-footed? Is that what that thing on him is, or is that frightened?
Frightened 2 now. So that
Yeah.
So I'm going to use an action to swap my bow for my rapier.
Okay.
And my last action will be a strike. Using my
Ooh.
previous ability.
Okay. Hit him.
Very nice.
6.
That is my turn. But you're all welcome for the -2 frightened condition. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. So now it's like a what, like a 13 to hit him?
Right. I have to move over to Mike. His other side. He -2 to his
Oh,
AC.
good. It's my favorite.
All it can do is move up to you because it just has 2 actions.
thank
so,
God.
Pingle, your go.
3-drop force barrage.
Ooh.
Who you hitting?
You got a target.
This guy in the
damage. I don't know. Does it? I just clicked the macros, so I don't know how that works.
You click the little bullseye, and then you clicked the person.
Yeah.
do them one at a time, because if you kill the ghoul with one of them, you can use 2 on the zombie. Because the ghoul is almost near death.
Okay.
Roll just for now. Roll damage. Well,
All right.
So I'll deal with the damage there. So just hit the roll damage button.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll deal with the targeting stuff later. And oh, you got the gold down a little bit. That hits both, right?
No,
Okay.
that hits 1.
Okay.
And that's another 5 to the ghoul, and I'll
Okay.
roll thirds because I think I get.
Yeah, it's like magic missile, isn't it? Yeah.
It is.
magic missile.
It's magic missile under a different name.
Okay.
It's Magic Missile's hot cousin.
Yeah. Well,
So that's 11 total.
Yeah, they can't count. They can't call it magic missile anymore. But yeah, the gold dice,
Thank Christmas.
and that'll be your turn because that
Lucky
was
shot, by the way.
Yeah,
3.
that's a 3 drop. So
Nice. Okay. Skeets.
Oh, so I can't remember. Do you need to be on the opposite side for it to be flat-footed, or do you need to?
You have to be able to draw a line from your token to another token and have
Okay.
it cross their square.
Okay. I'm gonna use an action to move up. Yeah, move there.
Yeah. Okay.
How do I do that?
Just drag your token to your spot.
Okay. Select token.
There you go.
Boom. And then I'm going to strike it, and this should, I believe, give me attack of sneak attack.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah,
because
it would.
It is.
Because the zombie is concentrated on Veronica right now.
Yep.
You hit.
nice.
It hits.
So it should automatically give you.
Hey, Thomas, your headset's really cutting out a lot now. Still wonky.
Yeah.
I gotta step away for a second.
Okay. Oh, there. Oh, neato. That was good. Just
yeah.
shank it in the kidney.
So you shanked it really good. So it makes it more undead. Okay. Okay. So upon that, well, just let me give you experience. Just a second.
I will. We should remember to sheath all our stuff because technically it's an action to draw.
So there's experience. So upon dropping the last zombie there are a few carriages that start surrounding you. And one in particular that stands out, which is looking like another sort of rich carriage. Elite guards step out with spears. The middle carriage steps out, and it's the king, smiling and kind of grinning with his beard. He's stroking his beard, and he's like, "You thought you could get away, you pathetic scum of Thieves Guild. You're the last of your type." Huh. It was really fun for me tricking Pete into leading you to the ballroom, but you decided to do some other things, which too bad we weren't able to arrest you earlier. And that's where we're going to end the session.
I knew it! I knew it! I was right! I was right!
Okay, so what I do at the end of sessions most of the time is I get highlights of each player of the night. So let's go with character order here. L, we'll start with you.
I didn't get much of a chance to do anything this time, unfortunately. Everything was stuff other people were good at.
Oh, well, but was there any stand-up that they did? Creep kind of goes.
It was interesting. The scouting of the place was interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, so wasn't much involved in it, but being able to actually go in and scout and try to figure out what to do was kind of fun.
All right. Longmont.
Getting to work with a cohesive group of people who can work get together and think things out ahead of time was real nice.
Yeah, after that chaotic Wednesday. Yeah.
Yep. No infighting. We actually got a plan and stuck to it. I kind of enjoyed that.
A couple of plans, even.
Yeah. Pingle.
So many plans.
What are
He
your...
had to run downstairs.
Oh, did he? We'll get back to him. Skeets.
Thanks for making me sweat. You put so many things up, and I'm definitely someone who falls for red herrings. So, yeah, real spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I do in my campaigns is I have an outside sheet and outside dice that I actually roll for events. So some of the events can pertain to the group, some are events that are happening outside. So that's why you get multiple endings. You get different good endings, different bad endings. You can have a stalemate ending, depending on what you do. I love to do that because it keeps the campaigns fresh if I do them again. And sometimes I change a bit of the events and stuff in game, but a lot of the events I have different pathways, so it's keeps everything fresh. And sometimes in these open world as campaigns, certain things aren't done. There's different pathways. So yes. All right, Veronica, what about you?
I mean, I always have a good time playing with these guys. I really enjoyed, getting to spitball ideas, and the way whispers are working is a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, I like Whisper a lot. It's really cool because it's interesting to see if the player tells everybody everything or keeps some information there. It's leave that up to the player, but
I was torn when the zombies appeared. Just oh god, so many of them, and I don't really like the idea of being outnumbered.
No.
Terrifying thing in this system.
Pingle, are you back?
No, he had to get the dog outside.
Oh, okay. I think highlights for me was the planning of everything and eventually not doing the ballroom part, which led to events of it leading to the carriage. And then there was a pathway for when you were discussing making a deal with the bandits. There was a scenario for that I had planned out. So that's the kind of GMing I do. I like getting everybody involved. I like doing events that kind of throw the spin a little way and doesn't make it so linear, I guess. And a lot of good role play there tonight too. I mean, there was the one combat, but I love Skeet's reaction to seeing the carriage pull up, and then nobody in the town. Kind of like I like his reaction. That
You ever
was
seen
cool.
Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how he grabs onto Muriel? That's exactly what I was thinking.
So I think already from after one session, this group is going to work pretty well. And I love the fact that you guys don't over talk each other and let each other talk. That is so good. Because the Wednesday group was irritating me because they would always over talk everybody to Pacific players. And that I told them not to do that. And they continue to do that. But that's a pet peeve, and I'm sure if you're a GM, you wouldn't like that either, because it's like I want everybody to have a say. I want everybody to play their character and do the thing, and that's just how I like to role play as a GM. There are obviously consequences for actions for doing things. The one player on my Monday campaign who's lost a lot of characters knows this. So if you all of a sudden decide, hey, I'm going to steal from an innocent person, that could have repercussions for later, because that person could be connected to a mob boss leader that you didn't know or something along those lines. So, I will give a situation there for maximum effort, which were a lot. So, it's split up into two halves. So there's part one and part two. So there's a time gap between those two parts, and players really like that. So the end of part one, without spoiling a lot, they're fighting kind of the end boss for that part, and there was this object involved. So the character was a Catcoon, if I'm pronouncing that right. He jumped on the object touching it. Now, that object happened to be dark matter, I'll say, and every other player knew that. So when he did that, you could hear the cringe sound of all the other players. Well, he ended up getting cursed. That character got cursed for the rest of the time he had that character. The curse basically was nightmares. And I'll just say that he had to roll every time he went to sleep. And if he failed, visions would happen, giving them a little bit of insight, possibly to certain things, but also adding fear effects to certain things. So,
Oh God.
because
Rough.
I didn't expect that character to do that, but that's how my imagination works. I did go on Pathfinder to research it, and they are curses in Pathfinder, and some nasty ones at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
Yeah.
Before we go, anyone have any stories about the worst character death you've ever had, or the worst GM you've ever had? Interested to know, like
Oh
a
boy.
sessioner.
We
Like sinister
Character
laughing.
death is a much safer topic.
yeah, we know a guy.
Oh,
not the person, not the worst person who ever DM'd you. He didn't ask that. He asked the worst DM.
He probably was the worst.
Oh no.
No.
It's a little early to separate the artist from the art there.
Yeah, and let's
Mm.
exactly, too soon, and not the channel to be discussing that one.
No.
Fair. Well, we'll
At the
go with the
Francis-
worst character death then. How about that?
it's so
Which of
We're
my
like really
paladins
early
died
on
the
in our
worst
play.
death?
Orb.
when it was like 12 or so. My cousin was running a game, and his brother was like, "Okay, I take a staff and I tap the floor in the other room," and the DM says, "You feel nothing." Says, "Okay, I walk into the room. All right, you fall down a 20-foot pit and die."
Oh, that's what you meant by nothing. Oh.
Yes.
I think my last character was a pretty cool one.
Okay.
Gorb was publicly he wasn't. He was to be publicly executed and then brutally murdered by his little brother.
In jail.
Yeah, he was in jail. Yeah, he was in jail.
Like, and Gorb had murdered a few people. Like, he killed a guy in one town and then gave his corpse to one of the necromancer player.
Yeah.
Wow.
And,
We are an evil party.
Yeah, we should preface
Like-
this.
All right. Anyone else?
Every time I play a paladin, they die.
Oh yeah.
And I've been
Yeah.
eaten by werewolves, multiple. I tried to befriend a spirit, and instead it killed all of the party.
Mm.
It's kind of my own personal curse.
Hmm. Anyone-
Werewolves were cool. Like, she opened up the door, and the werewolves were like, they just kind of jumped out, grabbed a hold of her legs, dragged her into the room, and then mauled her to death.
While previously they were like, "Please help save our sister." Okay, that sounds great.
Yep.
Anyone else?
I played this character Longmont that I'm playing now in a different game.
Yeah.
2 different games, and he died in both.
Oh dear.
In the first one, he died the day I made him. So I made him as a replacement character for a character who had died the week before. And when confronting the people who had killed the previous character, we got in a fight with them, and he died.
Yeah.
So then I got a chance to bring him into another campaign at a few levels higher even. And he survived 2 sessions. And on the second session, he died to 4d6 persistent maggot damage.
Ooh.
He was being eaten alive by a swarm of maggots for 4d6 per round persistent damage, and he could not make the flat check for his life, literally. So he was literally eaten to death by maggots. So I'm really hoping this character will last more than a couple of sessions, because I really want to play investigator for a while.
I think one of the it was
You can do it.
I'm trying to. It was. He can't die in lava. We can't loot him.
Oh, Finn.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Finn.
I thought of him, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Just this horrified cry from the table behind us. You can't die there.
That.
I can't loot you.
Oh, I got a couple of good ones for you. Most of them happened in 5e. So the first one was a campaign called The Dark Towers, which I might resurrect later. It was actually taken from a classic idea of the classic D&D tower situation. Any of you played the console version of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance?
Yes. Love that game.
So that was the inspiration for this set I made. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil the story. So they get to a point where they have this book, this artifact that is helping them. So this book has a ghost that's not trapped in it necessarily, but it's kind of like you open the book and it kind of talks to you kind of thing, right? It can talk to you through voice or through the pages. Very important artifact. So they head to where this Thieves Guild is because they have to do something there, and this Thieves Guild boss has what they need. So they go there and they're doing well. This place happens to be kind of a church that's abandoned, and there's an underground tunnels and stuff. So the paladin, they get to a point there where everybody's doing well, except the paladin had taken some knocks. Now he's the type of player that he had the one player, my friend of mine, had the beacon of truth, I think it's called, where it heals like in a group, right? If I recall. But the paladin had on him a teleportation ring of one use that was given to him earlier in the campaign. Without even saying anything, because he was like 10 points away from death, he teleports everybody out of there. And they were doing well. Now think about this. The place they were in was just attacked. So they are going to fortify their defenses given that someone comes back. Okay?
Yep.
Well, it took them a few weeks to get back there because the guy teleported everybody away and they left their horses at the entrance area. Yeah, so they had to walk. Horses are not expensive, but so they came back and they were well reinforced. They broke in and started to attack things, and they died. And upon that, they also lost the very important artifact. So that was the bad ending, and I believe that lasted about 5-6 sessions. Wow. Another one. Any of you played Waterdeep Dragon Heist, D&D Adventure Path? I don't know if any of you played
that one.
Tavern Simulator.
Started it.
Well,
started it like 6 years ago.
It's one of my favorites.
I remember starting it, and we played one session, and my own curse kicked in, and we never returned to it.
I think I was a gnome artificer or something.
No.
Short answer, no.
All right. So anyway, there's a part in the campaign early on where there's this warehouse, and the heroes kind of get their short end of it. And there is an NPC that might have some important information there, but he's currently being interrogated. Well, there's these guards, And the thing about the adventure path is they kind of say in it, and a lot of people that played it, is kind of like it's role playing and also very heavy into a roguelike play style. Okay. So there are guards they see on top of this building. So the druid turns himself into a mouse, reforms on the roof, and uses thunderclap on the one guard. Thunderclap has 100-mile radius. So when he does that, the entire town will hear it. So that pretty much like ruined the rest of the campaign for him because NPCs wouldn't go near the the heroes, because alerts were it basically alerted the whole town. So it was not a good thing to do because the whole point of the adventure path was to be very discreet, because you are part of factions and you have to basically you pick a faction at the beginning of the game. So yeah, I couldn't believe that. So yeah, those were two particular ones.
Players will always screw with DM's plans.
Well, in 5B, a lot of that, yes. That's why I particularly liked running my own homebrewed ones, because I have more control over, because as you said, players will do stuff that you do unexpected, but I have situations and scenarios where it makes up for that, as you saw tonight. So you could have done
Sometimes it can be interesting to just have things happen, though.
Yeah.
Like the ending of that one part of our campaign, when you're fighting the war god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's call it the Kumbaya moment. Basically, they're fighting a war god that was corrupting people. Every time you did anything violent, the god would basically corrupt your mind and make you warlike. So Tom is the one who came up with the solution to the problem.
Basically, instead of getting into a fight, which is basically was our only option, is get into a fight and get taken over by the evil god. Do the opposite, and so I made everybody sit in a circle because I was playing a hippie, plains druid gnome. So he was like a hippie. So he's like, let's all sit in a circle and talk about our favorite memories of our moms. And we went around the circle. My mom was so cool. She used to make these sugar cookies, and and everybody's going around. Oh, I didn't have a grandma, but I was raised by my aunt. And man, she was really. And then we went. I really appreciate you. And we had like, I love you, man, because we had been party for a while. And so we had that moment of like giving each other a big group hug and thinking positive thoughts, and basically, yeah, it worked.
That had to work.
We starved the war god.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
And my world that I base this land in is part of a bigger world where there are multiple lands that have had historical campaigns. And sometimes I bring some of the history back into a newer campaign. So you may or may not have a quest here that will pertain to something that happened in the Maximum Effort campaign that the Monday group finished a while ago, that I'm not telling you what it is. So I like doing that and giving a little lore on the world itself, because I have a whole backstory on all these lands and their history if you play through those campaigns, and giving more history. So the one I'm making now, the Deadliest Sin, that's entirely new, but takes place in the same world. So anyway,
I love Easter egg, even if I am the Easter egg.
Anyway, thank you all for playing tonight there, and hope you enjoyed yourselves, and look forward to doing it all again after I get back from my honeymoon, because next week I will be away. Yeah, we're going to Niagara Falls. Yeah.
Canadian
Yeah.
or American?
Canadian side. Yeah, I'm
Nice.
Canadian. Yeah.
You're
Oh,
You've got the
Ridiculous.
better half anyway.
Yeah, we're living in the most expensive Canada, Ontario. Yeah. Yeah, well, you probably see the person that's running our shit over here, and he's not good. But that's enough of that. I will be posting this video on YouTube for all of you to watch. Go back and watch the older ones to see what Thomas and I were up to with that group. I mean, it wasn't all bad. There were some fun moments, especially in Mummy's Mask. I thought there was a couple of really good moments there, like the mirror curse and stuff like that. So,
I do have one question before you go.
Mhm.
Can I switch out my intimidation for acrobatics?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, cool. That's all.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, everybody, have a good night, eh?
You too.
All right.
Good night.
Bye.
Thanks for the session.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
thanks.
Bye.
Night, guys.